All right, that's enough of that. I saw it, made me laugh. I figured maybe if you remembered it. But anyway, okay, so lesson number 3, what we are after here today is looking at our rational numbers and placing them on a number line. Now, the thing about this is we don't need to get ultra specific there. So one of the things it says here is you can change the numbers to decimals, determine where they go on the number line. You can. I would stay away from that. That's a lot of work. So as we kind of place things like -4, we can just simply place it on the number line. Remember, we'll use a point just to draw right on there. 1/3. Okay, 1/3. It's bigger than 0. It's smaller than 1. There's a half. Okay, so that would be somewhere right about there. All right. If you notice it when I write on it. Oh, when that circle appears, that means it's going to disappear on me. All right. How about a little slash mark? There we go. Typically we use points there, but I'm having issues with that. So yeah, that's where your 1/3 is going to be at. And I'm going to write it down below here just so I know that those are the numbers I place. -2 and 5/10. Well, yes, you do need to know that's -2, and we're going halfway there. So that would be right there. So I can put just below here, -2.5, just so I know that was there. Okay, that's bothering me. I got to try back and do it again. There we go. 5/4. Now, a little simplifying is good. 5/4 is really the same as 1 and 1/4. So I converted it to a mixed number. So I'm going to go 1 and then 1/4 of the way. Again, it's an estimate, people. It's an estimate. Don't feel like you've got to get ultra specific with it. Because maybe instead of the word estimate, maybe the word approximation would be better. Notice I'm going to put the original information that was down there. And then the last one, -3.5. So I'm going to go to -3. I'm going to go halfway, so that's right around there. All right, so -3.5. And again, just to show it there. I know I kind of got crowded there. But anyway, so again, don't feel like you've got to change them to decimals. I don't think that's going to be necessary. We just want to kind of put them in their spots. So, for this guy, I'm just going to put the points down. All right, so 1, yeah, there's a 1 right there. -4/5, so it is to the negative, so it is to the left. Not quite to the 1, but somewhere right around there. -2 and 1/4. We're going to go left to -2 and then only 1/4 of the way. So it is closer to the -2 than it is to the -3. It's not at the halfway. So again, we do want some specifics that are there. 9/2. Let's simplify. All right, goes in 4 times with 1 left over, so 4.5. So between the 4 and the 5, and then 2 and 7/8. 2 and not quite to the 3. 7/8 does put me kind of close though, and so there we go. All right. So yeah, placing on a number line. Just make sure. Should I be closer to the one number versus the other number? Let's scroll down a little bit more. Let's see here. That's just another one there. All right, we're done with that. If you want to fill it in, by all means, then there's no need to it. Okay, lesson 4. Integers concepts. I can use the term absolute value. Okay, this is a guy we want to be because we will see him. We'll make use of him. Describe the distance from 0 on a number line. So that's all it is. Absolute value is the distance from 0 on a number line. So how far is -4 from 0? Well, it's 4 away. We were going to see that we're always going to get a positive amount as we go through it. So let's see what we got here. Here we go. We can hold off on the activity with your friends there. We can just skip right down, and let's move down to what we got here. The main thing here is negative numbers. Negative numbers are integers that are, what do you think here? They are less than 0. Positive integers are, work on your opposites here. They are greater than 0. So again, kind of the basics, kind of the fundamentals, but we do need to go over them. Otherwise, the police will knock at our door.
I'll be back.
Yes. All right, so let's take care of this then. All right. I think I went too far. What we want to do here now is associate an integer with a particular statement. Now remember, negative numbers do get the negative symbol. Positive numbers, they don't get a plus symbol next to it. So if we're gaining 4 yards, that is a positive amount, but we just put the 4 down. That is our integer. We don't put a little plus sign up in there. No. It's just the 4. 8 degrees above 0. Above 0, that's a positive number, so we're just going to put an 8 down. And again, we just want an integer, so I don't need to do any sort of labeling to go along with it. If I withdraw $100 from the bank, we are taking it out. It is a negative. Now you think, but wait, I'm gaining 100. Well, no, you're not. not really. Remember, everything's about the bank account. The bank account. Otherwise, we'd just be sitting at the ATM just taking money out the entire time. Yes, and that would be a problem. All right, if we fall 10 feet, we are dropping, so it is a negative, so negative 10. An example, a real world situation. I lost $5. All right, there we go. Negative 5 taken away there. In the real world, using the number 20, I can, let's see here. I can what? I can eat 20 pounds of, what are you eating 20 pounds of? I hope nothing, all right? I can eat 20 pounds of, let's say French fries. All right, just for the sake of it there. The main thing is it's a positive amount. All right. So here we go. Absolute value. A number's blank from 0. It is a number. Do you remember what I said before? Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? I said a number's distance from 0. Yeah, it is a distance. You know, for these beginning ones, you'll notice this a lot. We are just kind of going through them rather quickly because they are basic, all right? So if we need to stop and listen to them again, we can do that. But for a lot of this, we are going to kind of fly through them. So absolute value is always positive because the distance is positive. Distance is a positive amount. You cannot go running negative 5 miles one night or one morning at that. So it has to be a positive amount. Even if you ran backwards, you'd still be going a positive distance. Absolute value is indicated by a number inside absolute value bars. So absolute value bars are just 2 lines that go straight up and down. All right, so you can see some examples here. That's the absolute value of 5. So how far is 5 away from 0? It's 5. How far is negative 1,000 away from 0? It's 1,000. And how far is 85 away from 0? It's 85. All right, so it is always a positive amount. Let's hop back up here. What's the relationship between 7 and negative 7? What do they have in common? What are they? There's a word. There's an word. Ready. There's the first letter. Not number. First. Yeah, there's one. Did you say opposites? Yeah, they are opposites of each other. They both have the same absolute value. So here we go. Evaluate, graph, and label each point on the number line. So point A is going to be a 6. So we're going to go find 6. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to put the letter A right above it. Yes. When we plot points, letters there, we do put them right above it. Point B, all right, so it is 6. The absolute value of negative 3 is 3. So we're going to graph 3. So B would be right there. How about C? C is a negative 3. So we just go there and we place the C right above it. Again, notice I've got the point associated with it. And the absolute value of 8 is 8. So yeah, that just gets the letter D that we've got right there. We like using the letters because they are faster than graphing. You saw how messy it got on the other side for me over there. So that's why we like to end up using that. Next thing there is lesson 5. So we're going to stop right there. And that's all that we've got.
I'll be back.
Yes, we will.